Hey everybody, how's it going? Another day. As it says in the title, fresh snow. Again. What the hell? Here, let me show you. Fresh snow and puppies. Hi, Coda. Oh my god, I got a like already. The first 30 seconds. Somebody popped in and said, I like this. And then they left. Or maybe they stayed. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, George. How are you today? I'm doing good. Look, we got fresh snow on everything. More snow. It's pretty warm though. It's like, last I checked, it was 3 degrees Celsius. It's supposed to get up to 6 degrees Celsius today, which means lots of this stuff is gonna melt. And we have Sully. Hi. Now you will not be able to find that collar. Maybe when the snow melts. Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. I'm still going to keep my eye out as I walk by there, just in case I happen to catch the angle that I can see it, but pretty sure it's gone till the springtime. Same with that purple leash. We're going to go looking for that too. Oh, Sully. So full of life. Hi, how's it going, Jasper? We got Jasper and Bandit here today. Bandit, good girl. And Sully. We have Bella. And we have Daisy and Dover. And one other. We have Coda. Oh, Coda's already up at the moose hide. Of course he is. Because why wouldn't he be? New fresh snow all over everything. Nice little dusting on the trees. How many beautiful dogs? We have 7. No Josie or Sora today. No. Yes, they are so beautiful. Look at that. It's a pack of wild dogs. Oh no, they're coming to get me. Oh no. They're coming to get me. Ah. Come on, guys. Coda, enjoy your chew, buddy. Hi, Daisy. How are you doing, sweetheart? So sad. Bonnie's so sad. Hey, Chris. Hey, Mom. Hey, my sister. My mom. Hey, did you find the collar? No, I didn't find the collar. I did not. If only I was a hound dog. I'm sure I would have found it easily. And now we've got fresh snow, so likelihood has gone down that we will find it. Unfortunately, I hold out more hope for finding the purple leash when the snow melts, even though I've left that for weeks and weeks. That purple leash, man, it always falls off me. I've lost that thing like 3 times in the woods. I've always found it. Hi, Coda. Hi, Coda. Such an aggressive dog. Hi, Bella. Why do you guys all jump on me? You know what these guys have done to me? Look at this. By them jumping on me and everything. Yeah, okay, stop. They tear holes in my clothes all over the place. I guess I usually take it with my left leg. But they just destroy my stuff, man. I know. They're just happy to see me. And once one hole gets started, they catch in it and they make it worse very quickly. George, you need to get some leathers and wear them when you walk so they won't tear them. Oh, trust me, the leathers will get torn too. Like leather patch ones, yeah, they'll get torn as well. The dogs are pretty persistent about it. So I came here today and there's another car parked where I usually park. I took my parking spot. They went down a different path though. So they'll probably be done and out of here by the time I get back. Two people and a dog. That's what the tracks said anyway. So, a guy and a girl and a pretty good sized dog. And they went down the main road. Not the main road, but the main logging road. Oh, this first hill, it always gets me. Playing ball hockey though, you know what? Last couple days, I've had more energy. Just woke up feeling a little more energetic. Whew. Almost on that hill. One more little bit. Double tap that screen. Special K. Susie. How you doing? Hey, Special K. I saw one of your shorts. You were cooking up some stew or something with a pot of rice, cooking it in cast iron. That looked delicious. Man, I was like, damn, I wish I would have seen that live. Oh well. I'm gonna catch you live one day, Susie. Oh guys, for those of you who don't know, Special K 816, she live streams as well. So if you want, go on over there, give her a subscribe. Check out some of her videos. She just likes to hang out. Sometimes she's jamming out, sometimes she's cooking, and she just likes to hang out. So, you know, live stream stuff. So go check her out. Thanks. Hi guys. Hi Kawa. Wow, we have a lot of people in here. Ah yes, very interesting. Depends on the Google algorithm of the day. Yeah, it got up to like 130 there for a minute. Now it's gone for back to 50, up to 73, 78. Well, hey guys, welcome in. For those of you who are new here, you don't know what's going on, I am a dog walker in British Columbia, up around Prince George. Take all these silly, crazy puppies out into the woods for adventures, good times. This is the highlight of every single one of their days. Some of them, it's the highlight of their week. We come out here for a good hour, go for about 4 kilometers. 2 kilometers out, 2 kilometers back. Takes about an hour, sometimes a little more, depending on how good we get sidetracked. And then get them socialized, exercise, get their business done, sniffing all the things, a lot of stimulation. And then bring back a nice, tired, well-behaved dog for their owners. So none of these dogs are mine, they're all customers, clients. And they're at daycare. This is what we do at daycare for them. There's Bandit and Jasper. There's Sully, Coda, Bella. Every one of them has a reason why they're here too, you know? Because they don't want to just sit at home all day. Alright, come on. Look at that scenery, eh? Man, oh man. Hello, little puppies. Hi, Late Raven. I got my test results back from my ultrasound. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Late. Awesome. Special K, what's going on with that? Everything okay? Everything is in spec? Hi, Andrew. How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the live stream, man. Oh, Bella. Oh, Bella. Yeah, you can tell it's melting. There's chunks of it falling off the trees on me. Fresh snow, but it's real warm. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Kiddies is not looking good now. Oh no. Oh. So are they going to put you on some medication, or are we talking about like really bad, like dialysis? I hope you can manage it with medication and diet. My liver is good, but kidney not so good. Well, that's good. You know what? Your liver does so much for your body. People don't even know how much it does. That's good to hear that your liver is healthy. Keep your energy stored. Keep your blood filtered. Man. Keep your eyes in good shape. Keep the ammonia off your brain. The liver just does so much in the body. It's absolutely amazing. It even keeps your blood pressure regulated. The kidneys, they're important too. They found a lesion and want a CT. Oh, okay, they found a lesion. Well, that's good. At least your kidneys aren't failing. They just got an injury. Okay. That sounds like it can probably be handled by medication and diet. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. I sure hope you're okay though, Susie. Jeez. Falling in the ruts. And maybe a biopsy of the lesion. Ooh. Better be a very small biopsy. Jeez. Just like a little needle-sized biopsy. Some biopsies they do are like freaking half a centimeter across. A biopsy is where they basically stick a chunk of metal in you and take a piece of flesh out with it. Ugh. So they can study it, figure out what it is. Works good, but sometimes it causes more problems than the good it does. Oh man. Sounds like a CT scan would probably be a better idea. They can usually tell by how it looks what kind of lesion it is and what it's caused by. And then try out on some medication to fix it. Biopsies, yeah. Hi Daniel, hey, I would take that instead of over 12 hours liver transplant. Again? Again? You had a liver transplant already? Holy shit. Well, at least you were asleep for those 12 hours. Holy shit, man. Liver transplant, that's huge. So I guess you know all about what the liver does for you. All the things. Well, let's keep our eye out for that collar. We're getting up into that area now. I'm pretty sure we would have seen it by now. On the sides. If it were on the sides. But hey, you never know. Hi, Daniel. Yep, almost 2 years ago. Oh, good. Well, that's good that your body accepted that. Your body accepted the liver and you've healed up from the scars. But now you've got a lesion on your kidney. Well, at least that's not the kind of problem that'll require a transplant. And plus, you have 2 kidneys, so you won't need a transplant if they have to take one. I don't think they'll take it, though. I'm quite sure it'll be medication and a strict diet. And it'll be all better within a month. As soon as they figure out what it is and why it's there, then they can treat it. Look at all these puppies. Look at all these puppies. You have the best job, right? Yeah, some days it is the best job, I gotta admit. Other days it's not. It's not always fun to be out in crappy cold weather or raining weather. You have to do it every day regardless of how nice or terrible it is. When I say every day, I mean pretty much every day. It's rare that I even get a weekend day off. I've always got someone to take care of. What's up, Coda? What you got? Good boy. My little wolfy husky boy. You guys are all being real well behaved today. What's going on? No fights, no problems? What's going on? Everybody's just being all chill. Even Dover and Daisy are being chill. It's only Thursday. Look at that, guys. That's all of them right there. All 7 of them. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Where are you at? British Columbia? That's exactly right, Greg. Up here in around Prince George, British Columbia. Well, we're a little out of town right now. We're in the woods. But like I was saying the other day, you don't have to get far out of town before you get into the woods like this around Prince George. Guess you gotta be careful whose land you're on, but there's a lot of forest out here and it's freaking awesome. Especially because I came from the lower mainland about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't even remember. Right at the end of COVID. Came out here and just couldn't believe how much forest there is out here, because in the lower mainland there's like 3 patches of forest and they're all small, like really small. So it was really hard to find a place to walk the dogs down there. Up here though, holy crap. There's just a bazillion acres of forest everywhere. And most people don't give a shit if you go and walk on their property. There's paths everywhere. Some of the places closer to the city that have paths that are taken care of by the city, they still got rules for, oh, keep your dogs on leash. Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen with me, man. I'm gonna give these guys some freedom out here in the woods. I'll go just far enough out of town so that the stupid on-leash rules don't apply to me. People are so bent out of shape about dogs being on leash sometimes. It's like, dude, if I thought they were going to be dangerous or a problem with anything that we came across, they'd be on leash. But they're fine. Just relax. Like, hey, you know what? On Tuesday, when I was dropping off Sully at his house, these 3 dogs, one a cane corso, one a big pit bull Heinz 57 mix, and the other one a cattle dog border collie cross. All 3 of them, the guy had just let them out for a pee in his yard and there was no fence, and they all came streaming at me, barking away, and I'd just gotten out of the Jeep, right? And they were barking, and he's like, hey, hey. They weren't listening. They were full on rah, rah, rah. So I was like, hey, man, it's okay. Don't worry. And I dropped down, squatted down, and said, they can say hi. It's all right. The cane corso was a little nervous about it, so she didn't really say hi. But the other 2, they're like, oh, this guy ain't so bad. So I was petting the 2 of them there. The 3rd one was just checking me out and then sniffing, like, nope, see you later. Cane corsos are like that. They're a little bit sussy about new people. So I talked to the guy for a couple minutes, petted his dogs, talked about what breeds they were and this and that. And then they lost interest, and he's like, okay, come on, go pee, you guys. So I waited till he made them go pee, and I went to the other side of the vehicle and took Sully into his house. Alright, here we are at the party pit. Looks like nobody's touched the new snow yet. Y'all need some palm trees. Phil, you're goddamn right. You want to ship some of them up to Canada for us? I don't think we got one goddamn palm tree in Canada, unless somebody bought it and stuck it in their driveway as an ornament. I know we got a few of those. They're like freaking retardedly expensive to buy a palm tree, and they're only like 5 feet high at the time. You're right, Phil, we need... Hey, Special K, how are you today? I'm sorry, I had my hands full. I had mopping the floor. Hi, Bonnie. Flowers, Susie? Yeah, for sure. Cool. Ever come across Bigfoot? Greg, I am Bigfoot. My daughter once sent me a picture of the Jack Link's Sasquatch on an advertisement that she saw on a bus shelter in Vancouver. And she's like, "Hey, Dad, where did they get this picture of you?" I was like, yeah, that kind of looks like me. Yeah, I guess the Sasquatch is a little more furry, but not much. Oh man, is it ever beautiful out here. Just what a beautiful day. Doesn't sound like you're okay, Special K. Is there anything I could do, even though I'm far away? I could help you. God bless you. Yes. You know what? Just pray for her. Bonnie, that's the best thing we can do, is just send positive vibes. And you know, if you're Christian, if you're a believer of that sort, then pray for her. Pray for healing for Susie. For sure. You know, it can't hurt. It can't hurt. Oh, my dogs are so calm and relaxed. What the hell? Okay, there we go. There's some energy. Just a little, though. Bella, what's up? Are you getting tired after so many consecutive days? Bella just wants to go home and sleep on the bed with me. She just curls up behind me. Yeah, okay, I know. I paid attention to somebody. Yeah, I know. Dogs are funny, man. You pay attention to one, you gotta pay attention to all of them. Oh, shush. Are you playing? Go play. Go on, go play. That Coda. He's a funny dog. He wants to play with other dogs, but they take his talkativeness as aggression sometimes. So he's not always received really well. So he's learned to be careful about who he plays with. But sometimes the moment strikes him and he tries anyway. Jasper was trying to play with him earlier. But I think he's a little scared of Jasper, because Jasper's a pretty thick, hefty dog. He doesn't want to be misunderstood. Poor guy. That's why he's with us. That's why he started with us anyway. Now he's just with us because he loves it. And he's used to it. And he's been, man, I've been taking care of him for a few years now. I'd say 3 years I've been taking care of him. Every Tuesday and Thursday. What? How long do you have Bella? I know her dad was working. Well, her dad works long shifts. And he works for like 2 weeks on and 1 week off every day, every day, every day, every day. So I have her from about 6 in the morning till 6 at night. And her dad drops her off, just pops her in the front door. There you go, Bella. Bella's like, oh yay, I'm here. She comes running down, jumps on the bed and wakes me up. Or if I'm already awake, she'll still, yeah, every day, every day, every day. Sometimes on the weekends, he'll keep her at home because he's got other people at home that can take care of her. But mostly he just sends her with me, which is good. It's a real good situation because she barks terribly if she's left alone. And the neighbors don't like it at all. So she's gotten him in trouble a couple times. So he just pops her in my door, picks her up when he's done work, and he knows she's taken care of for all that time. Alright, here we are. We're coming up to that spot again. The spot where Hattie lost her collar. See, when I first saw her coming back down the trail, she was right here at this curve in the road. And at this point, she did not have her collar anymore. And she was running from up there. So, no, you can still see around the corner a bit. So she could have lost it basically from this log that's hanging over here, from anywhere from this area to however far a dog can get in maximum 52 seconds, 53 seconds from here, and to get back, because she was gone for 1:45 exactly. And I know that because I reviewed the live. I was very careful about figuring that out. So 53 seconds from that overhanging log in kind of any direction around here. She loves running in these woods here. She loves running over in this side here. And she loves running over in this stuff. We found a good moose trail, fairly fresh, that started on the other side of these trees and kind of went down this path over here. We searched pretty extensively on both sides of the path and down the middle of the path and over here. And then yesterday we searched pretty good in these woods. Just kind of and yesterday we had Hattie, so we were following her around, seeing where she goes. What does she duck under? Where is she liable to lose her collar? You know, places like this. You see that log that's laying down there? That log that's laying down there, right there. That's a place where a dog would run underneath. But see her collar. I don't see it anywhere. But, you know, I've searched a lot of these deadfalls, and I can't see her blue collar anywhere. I don't know how far she went in any direction. But, you know, we'll come up here, especially when the snow is gone in about a month or so. A month and a half. Most of the snow up here is going to be gone. Maybe, who knows? Might dump 3 feet on us again. You never know what's going to happen. I ran freight trains. Nice, Greg. Okay, no transfers, so sounds easy. Love my purple. Are you out there? Not today. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Yeah, so she lost her collar somewhere in all of this. And I don't think it was much past about here, judging by the way she runs through the bushes and how fast she usually goes when she's chasing scent, not barking. I'd say that it wouldn't be past here on the path or here in the woods. So if from that log that I showed you back there to this spot here, if I drew a circle on the map with the center point being just past that path that I showed you, drew a circle through the woods, that would be our search area for that collar. But especially looking at deadfall and snaggy branches like this kind of stuff. And this kind of stuff. Stuff that you can't really see through, so you really got to get in there and look. Well, I was thinking about it. I looked around. Maybe we'll find it when the snow goes away. It'll be a nice surprise for us one day. I found Jay's collar. I found Sully's collar. I think Hattie has one other collar out here that she lost. Where was that, Jay? There was like a red collar that went missing. These dogs. Oh well, it's part of the business. I make people sign a waiver that things like this will happen and they have to take care of it themselves. I do my best, but there's only so much I can do. Come on everybody, tap tap the like button. We can get 70. Yeah, we probably can get 70. We probably can. But we're on our way back now. We're headed back. Making pretty good time today, actually. Nice and warm out. Despite the fresh snow, it's not slowing me down at all. Got a nice packed snowmobile track underneath this. Good boy, Sally. Good dogs. Daisy and Dover. Where's the other one? Where's Jasper? There he is. Big old Jasper. If you get to San Francisco, take Amtrak to Los Angeles, especially along coastline. Hey, beautiful. George, what's better for your crew, winter, spring, summer, or fall? I would say the absolute best for my crew is, well, the best for me is summer. The best for them is fall. Because when it cools down a little bit, yeah, these guys, they actually like it to be cooler. They don't do super well in the heat of the summer. You got to be careful about that. Make sure you bring lots of water for them, or take them to bodies of water where they can get in and swim and cool off that way. Yeah, actually, in the summer I like to take them to Salmon Valley, because the Salmon Valley River is great for them to play in. It's a nice, shallow, clean river. Okay, guys. Good dogs. Play it out. What's up, Bella? Why are you being afraid of Bandit. Good dogs, good dogs. Look at that, they're all staying in camera today. That's great. Also, maybe consider departing New York through Canada on via Canadian passenger train system. Yeah, the Via Rail has some really great scenery. Some really great scenery, but get ready for a long, long ride. You can only take so much scenery, man. And 16 hours later, it's the same old scenery. Oh wow, that's so beautiful. Just like it has been for the last 16 hours. It's a long trip on the Canadian Via Rail. Depends how far you're going, I guess, but it's usually pretty far. Copy that. How long time-wise are my walks? Those doggies are living their best life. Well, you're right. Yeah, no, it's really beautiful. It really is. Bring your camera. Every once in a while, you know, you're going to want to look back on that when you're not stuck on the train for 16 hours. But hey, it's actually, Via Rail's actually pretty comfortable. You gotta be prepared for what you're getting yourself into. Bring some extra money for drinks. Yeah, so the dogs, I walk them for about an hour, usually a little bit more. In nice weather like this, I take them for a little more than an hour. We go about 4 kilometers altogether. Well, the dogs, with all their running back and forth and up and down, they probably do 8 kilometers. That's nothing for them. How long is that tunnel Via goes through? 13 miles? Yeah, it's something like that. 13, I don't know if it's miles. I think it's like 15 kilometers or something like that. Now, they got a few long tunnels actually, but yeah, there's one real big one. How long is that tunnel? Yeah. Greg says, I'm gonna meet a lot of people, hopefully cool ones. Oh, Phil, yeah. Yeah, you probably will. If they can afford and want to take the train, they're probably cool people. You don't get too many ruffians and idiots out on the train. In the States or Canada, you get very proper, nice people. Friendly. It's not like being on the subway where you gotta deal with every goddamn mental illness known to man. Or the LRT or SkyTrain or whatever city you're in, right? Those little transit trains, those are different. On those trains, everybody wants to keep to themselves, be left alone, get where they're going, and fuck off. Which is understandable. This city is full of crazy people. Especially here in BC, since we closed down our mental hospital. We used to have a mental hospital called Riverview in like fucking Chilliwack or something like that, down south. They had it open, and we had we had all our mentally ill, crazy people on the streets mostly under control. Like if they were dangerous to themselves or others, or just, really freaking needed to be taken care of, they were in that hospital and they were taken care of. I mean, sure, it's kind of like having them in jail, but not really. Taken care of. They needed it. And then they closed down that hospital, and that was the only one in the whole freaking province. Now we don't have a mental hospital anymore. And now the crazy people are everywhere. I mean, Jesus. Tumbler Ridge. Hello. Crazy person. Known to the police. Mental illness. And that's fucking up north of here. Tumbler Ridge. Fuck, some tranny decided they didn't like life anymore. And it decided to kill their family and then go to the school and kill their freaking everybody else. Like kids, man. What the hell? That person should have been in Riverview. Rage says, I'm gonna meet a lot of people, hopefully cool ones. Jeez, Phil, just that one comment just totally let off that rant out of me. I spent a lot of time laying over in BC. Great food and nice people. I learned the phrase, Welfare Wednesdays. Oh, did ya? Yeah, that's a thing. Last Wednesday of the month. Welfare Wednesday. That's when all the creeps and weirdos come out for sure. All the people that aren't willing to work for their money, but then they get that money that one day. They pay their rent, they take the rest of it and buy drugs and booze. And sometimes maybe a little bit of food. Probably not. Usually just drugs and booze. It gets crazy that day. That's so cool to have you acknowledge. They pay their rent? Yeah, well, some of them. Not all of them. Some of them will just take their rent money and be like, yeah, fuck it, I didn't like that place anyway, or I'll talk my way out of it, or they'll take the extra $375. You don't get much for welfare. You get like 600 something for welfare if you're just one person, which is not enough to live in BC anywhere. You can't pay rent with $375. Like, what are you thinking, guys? You'd have to have 5 roommates to be able to do that. But yeah, sometimes they pay their rent. And there are the very few people who are actually just using welfare as a transitioning tool from, moving to a new city or something, wait until they get a job, wait until the unemployment check kicks in or something like that, before they get a job and get to work. Very few people actually use it for that, though, what it's actually intended for. I mean, I did back when I was 19 years old, a long time ago. Look at these guys climbing the hill like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. The hill's like 40 feet straight up. Drugs and booze, you're right. Most for street folks, yep. Street folks by choice. Let me tell you. They are street folks by choice. Very few of them are forced into that situation. There's a few because of mental illness. And I'd like to say drug addiction, but drug addiction is a choice. I know, I've been there. So I made the choice not to be anymore. Now I'm not homeless. I haven't been homeless for a really long time. Since I was 19, first came to BC. Then I didn't know anybody, I had nothing in my pocket. Found a trench coat in a garbage can that was soaking wet, and I wore that to keep warm. It was actually in the middle of February that I came here. Man, that's a long time ago. 27, 28 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I think it was 1998 that I came here. 28 years ago. Alright, last hill conquered. Last hill conquered. The sun keeps threatening to come out, but it's not quite doing it. It can get nice and warm if the sun comes out. Yeah, I hope those people are gone. Just so I don't have to deal with people. People aren't always great to deal with. When you have 7 dogs, you know, as harmless and nice as they are, they do go up and bark and be dogs. So, and some people are like, oh wow, that's amazing, and other people are like, holy shit, you have too many dogs, keep them under control. Some people, you know, some people. Just prefer not to deal with it some days. Oh my God. Any deer or elk on that level? No, Greg, you know what we got mostly up here? We got moose. There are deer out here as well. Blacktail, whitetail. But most of the time what you're going to see is moose. And during the warmer season, you'll see a lot of bears too. And yeah, sometimes you'll even come across them in the woods. Mostly black bears. Very rarely will you see a grizzly even this close to town. Grizzlies, brown bears, cinnamon bears, whichever. I found a cinnamon bear back in Prince George in the property that I was staying at back then. Used to walk the dogs in the back there. Had a nice green space back there. Not as big as this, but it was big enough to walk the dogs. And found a cinnamon bear, kind of brown colored, black bear. You know, sometimes black bears are actually kind of brown. They're still the same size and same temperament as regular black bears, but I found one back there. And it just went straight up a tree, which is how you know it was a black bear, because grizzlies can't climb trees. I mean, the little ones can, but the adults can't. They're just not built for it. Black bear will run up a tree as fast as a squirrel, man. It's crazy. Because they've got the claws for it. The climbing gear. When they see dogs coming, that's their first instinct, is just to take off straight up a tree. And then they'll just sit there for like 2 hours watching you. I actually took a video of us coming across a black bear in the woods. Put it on my shorts if you guys wanted to check that out. It's from quite a while back though. I think I called it Guess What We Found. So if you guys wanted to look that up later, you'll see how it goes with dogs in the woods when we meet bears, or dogs when we meet moose. I've got one of those too. Actually, Bandit, the big guardian white dog over there, she was with me for that walk when we came across the moose. And I said, Bandit, leave it. And she stopped, turned around, and came back to me. I also had Ruger with me on that walk. Giant Mastiff. He just stayed right behind me. He was already tired, so he's like, nope, not pissing with none of that. Ruger's such a big sweetheart. Like 220-pound dog, man. He's just massive. Like, even a dog that if he wanted to, I couldn't control him. If he was like out of control. But he's not, he's a sweetheart, so that was good. But he was a solid chunk of dog. Big dude. And yeah, looks like the other people are gone. They were parked beside us there, or we were parked beside them. Oh, I didn't get the dudes on leash. Well, that'll be fun. Let's chase them around for a bit after I get the rest of everybody up and in. Coda will get in, Bella will get in, Sully will get in, Jasper will get in, Bandit will get in. Bandit will take her sweet time about it, of course, like she usually does. But then I'll have to go to catch Daisy and Dover. So you guys get some bonus footage today. We're gonna go catch Daisy and Dover, unless I can get her right now. Oh, well, that was quick and easy. Good girl, Daisy. That made it a lot easier. Now we just have one, Dover. Caught her distracted with the moose leg that's under the snow there. Hey, Dover! Dover! Come on! Pay attention, young man. Yeah, I thought so you would. I know you know I'm talking to you. Dover, it's time to leash up. Here. Here. Oh, he's going to ignore me. No, I'm not going to keep telling him. I'll just teach him to ignore me more. Just go tackle him. Dover, do you want me to tackle you? Or do you want to just come be a good boy? You want to just jump up? Up, up, up. Okay. Where's Bandit and Jasper? There's Bandit. There's Jasper. Okay, kids, come on. Up, up, up. Good boy, Sully, Jasper, Daisy, up. Come on, jump. Good girl, you can do it. Bella, up. Up, up. Come on. Let's go, Dover. Bandit taking her sweet time. Okay, we got 4. Dakota, up. Dover, up. Good boy, Dover. Very good. Very good. Bandit. Dover jumped up by himself. That's fucking amazing. Good boy. Good boy, Dover. I'm proud of you. You did so good. Bandit! Okay, watch out. Stay. She's sniffing at where all the bones were. Hey. Come on. Move it. I was just talking to hear myself prattle on. Oh, sorry guys, I guess no bonus footage. I caught them real nice and easy today. Up. Thank you. Come on, climb in. You slow dog. Alright guys. Well, that's pretty awesome, hey? Oh, Special K, you got that right, buddy. Let me see how long it will take him to get them in the truck. Didn't take long at all. Peace and profits, George. Thank you for the awesome window. You're absolutely welcome, Phil. All right, guys. That's it. That wraps it up. See? Look at me. I'm a freaking Sasquatch. It is what it is, right? Just look up that Jack Link Sasquatch. You'll see the similarity. And size 14 boots. Bigfoot. Anyways, thank you guys all for being here. I enjoyed this. Greg, well, thank you for being here, man. We enjoyed having you too. Thanks for adding to the conversation. It was cool. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe. We do this all the time, so you can join us anytime. Hit that bell for notifications, and so you can delete the notification and ignore it like everything else. Whatever, it's all good, man. But hey, it's good to have you here. Oh, hello. All right, guys, I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta get going, drive these guys home, and do the rest of my day. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you as always. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.